Hey, my little Terps. Thanks for stopping by. We're checking some live streaming here. We're going to try some new things out. We've got a couple carts we're going to try, so I don't know if you've seen some of the other shorts or some of the other videos, but we're going to try a few of them right now, and we got a new one we're going to open up. So, and first time streaming, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right. We'll see if we can put in the chat view. Show chat view. I don't know if anybody's going to show it. All right. So we are first going to go and we're going to check out the Shiv again. I've been working on this one. This is the Cookies Cheetah Piss. I am loving this, by the way. This is in the Shiv. I'm running this at 2.3 on the cookies. I think it said anywhere between 2 to 2.4 is what they recommend for this particular cart. I don't think all the cookies show the particular voltages. I'm not sure. Let me know what cookies have you guys tried. We've also got the full spec that we've been working on. This one is really cool with the kind of larger container. It kind of has like a container like an M-Fused. So we're going to go ahead and try this in the Jetstream Mini. And the cool thing about this one is that so far it works really well, especially with this big tank. I'm thinking about putting an M-Fused tank on here because they have also the big tanks. This full spec is like their new lineup. This one is the 1.2 1 gigawatts or something. Very smooth, very clean. It's like a floral, but like a clean... I don't want to say laundry because it doesn't have that chemical, but it's very like fresh and very fresh. So we're checking that one out. We've got Dewey's honeycomb in the cube. So went a little short for that one. This one is a live resin with Dewey for their honeycomb. It's kind of earthy, and again, live resin. It's not a flavored cart. So again, sometimes pay attention to the names of some of them with their live resins. Obviously, they're not going to be as flavored as you think they are. So far, definitely loving the cookies with the cheetah piss. It's one of my kind of favorite strands. I don't know if you guys have tried cheetah piss before. I know the name turns off a lot of people. Personally, I love cheetahs, but not so much the piss. But, you know. I'm just kidding. So... it's actually made with a gelato strand and a lemonade and a pound cake, I believe. So all kind of sweeter strands, and in the Kush and higher potency strains just themselves. So putting this together, it makes a really kind of strong, fruity combo. It is really, really sweet. I'm glad Cookies decided to do this one. I hope they keep it around. Definitely give it a shot. Also, with this full spec, try some of these other ones out. I went to another dispensary, and they were already sold out of these new ones. So they might be going kind of quick. Very smooth. All right, I'm going to try a couple combos here right now. That is good. Alright, so I wanted to go ahead and check out some of these ones. This is over in St. Helens, and they are in, I believe, Oregon City. Gnome grown. They have their own kind of flower and strands that they were working on. They have a few different carts at their locations. So I'm going to try this one. It is Fortissimo. It is a total THC 77.55. It looks like total terpenes 15.63%. That looks really cool. Sorry. Let me grab a drink. Look at that. Alright. I've heard from some of my other little terps that the wood tip is the way to go. You know, new invention of technology and everything. I don't know. We're going to try it out. I haven't seen any other carts that have wooden tips, per se. At least here in Washington. I don't know if you guys have wooden tips carts from where you're at. But this one has a flavor profile. It says lime, pepper, and mint. So that is supposed to be interesting. It's definitely a cool little looking cart. I think we're going to try this on the Shiv, just because I can control the temp versus the other two. So we're going to go take this off. But don't worry, my little terps, don't worry. We'll find a home for it. We're going to go put this in the Sherlock. Also by him. La 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 la. Voila. Well, I guess it would help if it was on all the way. Sorry about that. That was good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try this in the Shiv. I'm gonna try this at the lower temps, kind of start. This is from Gnome Grown in Oregon. Alright, so I'm going to do this just like a 2.4. The ohms on this one is 1.45 ohms. This shows like the ohms and stuff on it. I know it's got it backwards, but it shows like the ohms and stuff on there. Alright, doesn't really have much of a smell. I kind of got some allergies going on today, but don't really smell anything. Alright. But you know, we're going to do like a 2.3. Alright, here it goes. That was interesting. Had definitely a kind of robust flavor. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Let's turn that to like 2 point straight even. That seemed like it was burning a little hot. That's better. Wow. That's crazy. I don't know if that's the wood tip or I don't know if you got other terps or any drinkers or anything. But it's almost like you imagine like having the whiskey barrel for your whiskey. I'm definitely digging the wood tip. That looks pretty dope. Looks pretty dope. Like the resin in there is definitely dark and like looks pretty good. Bam. That's the kind of a shorter cart that just goes right in there. Isn't that crazy? So if y'all know if you have one of these shivs, like playing around with it, like I had it once kind of like spring on me kind of weird. You just go up all the way and just kind of go it all the way and pull it. It resets itself, so don't freak out. Message me if you have a problem, but I'm really digging that flavor. It's just kind of a earthy, kind of robust flavor. I'm digging the wood tip. I don't know if I would be like sharing this card around with the wood tip. It seems, I'm sure it's probably all sanitary, but I don't want to be like sharing. Nothing against my Terp, you know. But that leads me to my next kind of theory. Let's try something else. Da-da-da. This one is the Jetstream Mini. I don't know if I told you guys that before. So, we're just going to have to put that card down. Fortunately, I can't put that one into anything else currently because it's too damn big. Sometimes bigger is not better. Just kidding. They lie, it always is. Alright. So, now, you don't have to put your mouth on it. You can pass it around your friends and be like, don't put your lips on my wood cart, bro. Damn. That thing is not messing around. That's earthy. It's like in the humidor, like if you visit like a cigar room almost. Has that kind of earthy, woody kind of. I got some of that. I can get that pepper in there. Huh. Not so much in the mint, but there's definitely some inner layers in there. Wow. It's amazing how you put different batteries in different carts and it will completely change your whole experience. Everybody's like, oh, I got a battery. Like, yeah, everybody got a battery, but like, do you have a battery for the right situation? I wonder, let me see if I can find that cube. Put it over here. I'll try some here. The cube just has one straight setting for temp and no buttons on that thing. I put this on my computer desk or something. It's like, wow, it is heavy. Like, you do not chuck this at anything or anyone. But I do believe it runs at like a 3 or something like that, so it's probably a little too hot for some of your carts, but you just kind of get a little cheap cart, a little something in there. You just kind of, it's like a paperweight cart. That's good. This has good airflow. You think like it wouldn't, but cart and battery, especially. But it does run it a little hot, but not noticeably where it makes the cart not taste good at all. All right, I'm gonna put the Deweys back in here. Honeycomb. I can't really tell which one's better now, the Shiv or the Jetstream with the wooden tip. Alright. Let me try it here. Might be onto something. We might be onto something. I love Terps. Might be onto something. Wood tip in the Sherlock. This little guy has like 3 settings on it. And you like flip the little shit. Charge it right in there. So it just slides in. And there we go. We're on this time. Holy shit. I'm just like puffing on a pipe here. You have this out camping or out in the woods or something? Or putting on a wood tip? That's amazing. Like, damn. And it's heavy in your hand. It's not like cheap 3D printed plastic. It's okay if you do. It's fine. Just saying. I don't know if it's all wood tips. Now I want to wonder, is it the wood tip that's making it taste amazing? Is it the Fortissimo taste amazing? I definitely know that it's tastes amazing. I can tell that. But what other farms, strands? Anybody try like wood tips, something else? I know I got some terps on the other side of the country here. What's the wood tip? Little HR falling out there somewhere. I don't know if you're on. It's kind of late. Alright. We're going to put the full spec back in here because that kind of sits there. Alright. I'm going to put this gnome grown back in the shiv because honestly, I'm kind of blown away more about this than I thought I was going to be. Alright. I'm running at 2.2. Seems like a good temp. I'd imagine it's would be kind of like the cookies with that light resin, probably between your 2 to 2.4. I guess, as they say, bigger is better. More is not always better. Temp's not better. You want to cook the shit out of your stuff. I mean, your things can go all the way up to 3 point, whatever. This thing goes up to 3.8. I don't know what in God's name you'd be birding at 3.8, but you could if you wanted to. But yeah, the lowest is 2. And I know sometimes that's a deal breaker. I hear people burning their live resin at like 1.8. Or just, they say like, as low as you can. Most of the batteries I see go to 2. So, if you guys see batteries that go below 2, let me know. Let's see if we can get some of those so everybody can get some. Put that on my website. Again, I don't know if you guys have been there. Go check it out, MrTerp.com. You can find all these batteries we're playing with on there. I decided, why not have a business, make everybody have this at some kind of reasonable price where they can have cool gadgets, not break the bank. Everybody gets to play with this cool shit, right? Fuck it. Why not just the cool rich people have cool toys? Everybody needs cool toys! Alright, guys, Terps, my little Terps. I don't know if you've been sticking around this whole time. If you have, I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. This is our first live, by the way. You know, where I was saying like, oh, let's just wait for the perfect opportunity to go live and let's go do this, let's go do that. Okay, just go back. Right? I'm gonna have a DJ and all that shit. Like, when is that gonna happen? But maybe next time. Who knows? So, but okay. That is so incredibly clean. I wish I could probably kind of fit on one of these other carts, so I could just kind of suck on a little slower, and not have a completely air drop because it is such a clean cart. This full spec, I almost just want to like power rushed kind of per se. Ejected at me, but still though, am I having it on the lowest setting? Like green, red, And blue is the lowest one. That should be running out blue. That's good. Alright, little tulips, little terps. Definitely liking the wood tip. I'm not quite sure which battery I want to put it on. Sometimes that could be a problem. Which battery to put which card. But if that's your problem, you're doing alright. You're doing alright. Just kidding, my little tips. Everybody's got problems more than that. I really like this wood tip. If anybody has like care tips or what you do to like keep your wood tips, like you keep your little things and like put that on when you're done. Do I not throw this away now? And you're like, oh, Mr. Terp, why'd you throw it away? Well, actually I have a little container that has a whole bunch of little men. But I guess you could. Let me just put it on your cube. Be like, bow. Let's put that on the cube just for now. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I don't know how live streams go. I'll go forever. Just kidding. I'm not going forever. Those cookies, though, is kind of thick. It does fit in the Sherlock, but not wonderfully. So, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to just put the Deweys, sorry, I said this cookie Deweys, in the cube. And we're going to put this in the Sherlock. And the cool thing with like the Sherlock and some of these other ones, like the Shiv, like I guess with wood tips and stuff like that, you just, that one's good. No sun shit hitting your live resin, your rosin carts. And then this guy, he just slides in like that. Ain't none, fuck that card up. Anyway, what I was talking about was dry vaporizer. Oh my god, there we go. Alright, this one is the Caliente, the client. Little thing like that. This is the top part. And they were like, oh, this thing breaks apart into like 8 pieces to clean it. And I was like, come again? But actually, you do it a couple times, it's not too bad. They say to clean it out after every time. You don't really need to do it every time, but it doesn't hurt. Comes with a brush and everything. That little thing comes out. You turn your little nozzle thing. So this is your mouthpiece. And the little thing just kind of pops out there. There's a little metal weight in here that comes out. I turn it, it's gonna fall. And then this is the inside. It's pretty dope. This little clip just comes off, and then the whole little mouthpiece comes off this piece, and this ring comes off, and you clean that whole thing. And you just kind of reverse it back. Bam, like that. And then it just magnets on here like this, and kablow. So this is for your dry flower or any other kind of particles of dry you want to put in there of the plant variety. It does have an app, which is crazy, where you can see the temps digital. You can start your session. You could stop the session. You can change the temp from your phone. It's kind of insane. The other cool thing about it is you don't have to be right there starting. It takes about 30 seconds to heat up. Not very long. But I thought what would be super awesome for this occasion. This is also from Gnome Grown. This is their frozen jelly. Oh, it's all backwards. But this is amazing. No, it's hard to see, but trust me, my little terps. Purple, amazing. So, what we're going to do is we're going to try a little bit in this. So, you don't want to just kind of take your plant product and shove it in there. You got to kind of cut it and trim it. So, in prep work, you just kind of can cut some and prep it ahead of time. This is from here earlier. So we're just going to put, you just put a little bit in there. Excuse me, it's not a whole, I guess what you'd say kind of a serving bowl size that you would normally have. But it would be for a person or two. It does heat, and the session goes for, it says 3 minutes, and then it turns itself off. So this is kind of crazy. You think like 5 clicks to turn it off. Believe me, it took a few times reading the instructions to get this going. So you actually hold it for 3 seconds, and then it turns on. Again, when you have the app, at this point, from the app, you can control and do anything else from the app. But since we're not using the app today, you can do the temps, and has 4 different settings. It has the low, medium, high, all the way up to about a little over 410 Fahrenheit. To the mid is like 392 Fahrenheit, a little bit lower. So that's about where I run it, is at 392. And then you just kind of hit the plus button and hold down, and it should start. And then it kind of vibrates, and it's just doing this kind of like circle thing. So it's just kind of like, I'm getting ready for you, Mr. Terp. Hell yeah. Alright, so like I said, this takes about 30 seconds, but when you have the app, you can just be looking on this. You don't even have to be looking at this. Just like, and it's like telling you getting ready. And when it gets done, it's flash green. So it's going, it's at its temp 392 Fahrenheit right now. Has these cool little air chambers. Again, you're probably not going to see large clouds with these because it is vapor. I'm not lighting the flower on fire, but I can taste it, and it is amazing. My little terps, it tastes amazing. Let's see a little bit more that time. So I read it about, like I said, the medium to the medium, not the highest. The highest you can do, but you're burning a lot of your terpenes and stuff if you run it that hot. So don't burn your terps, my little terps. If you look out in the galaxy, you'll see me up there. Go around. Again, the session goes for about 3 minutes. On the app again, it has a little countdown. So there's definitely enough where you could pass this one around. So I'm smooth. kind of relaxing high. Vaping the flower. Believe me, that's all I had flower. I mean, we didn't have all these cool battery shit back in the day. Back when I was just a little terp. No. We did have some vaporizers though, but a little bit different technology. But I always like the vaporizer with the flower. I love the flower, but again, just burning it with the flame or fire, you have those extra carcinogens and stuff out the fire and all that crazy shit. Takes away the taste of the flower. I'm tasting always more like of the lighter or whatever off the flower. J's are nice. When it gets done, it just goes ahead and stops and gets back to your normal like temp where you're at. It's kind of warm, but it's not hot. And then it just kind of closes back up. So this just kind of opens back up. There you go. You can see. And then when you take it back out, you have that little bit of flour and other plant products that you decide to take all the vapor and water and humidity out of. You can just put it in a jar and just kind of save it for later. Throw that in other kind of wraps or salads or anything else you want to make with it. You know, I'll put that in my little jar over here. So you can even like use it twice, right? It's a great filler. You know, I had one jar for pre and one jar after. So just gonna blow that out, and that thing just clicks back on there. Bam. Definitely liking this guy. Again, you can check this out on the website too. MrTerp.com. You can go ahead and heard it 3 times. And well, back up. So, my little terps, in our little smoke session. Thank you for watching, staying by, all your support. We'll try and do some other live streaming, do something else. We're trying to maybe do like some kind of video games. Take some little terps out for some Speedstorm. If you think you can take on Mr. Terp for some Speedstorm. We might have some giveaways. Might have some different stuff, some swag bags, some different stuff going on. Hell, who knows? You might win something. You never know. You never know. At least you'll have a good time. I guarantee you that, my little terps. I guarantee you that. You want to do a matchup sometimes, you want to kick it somewhere, we can go out in nature. I haven't done a Mr. Terp in nature in a while. We need to go out there and get some nature. I know it's starting to get winter time, but okay. Thank you so much for stopping by, my little terps. Thank you so much. We're going to go out and float around in the universe for a little while. Thanks again, Gnome Grown. For giving me those awesome deals for your Black Friday specials. Go check them out. No affiliation with them or any of these products. I have my own website, business, buy it, and sell it to you guys. And cheap, so everybody can afford it. Like I said. Check it out. Check it out. I like this wood tip. Let me know on the wood tips, everybody, my little terps. What other farms are using these other brands? Like it. I'm going to put this back in this one here. Till next time, my little terps. Till next time. Be safe out there. Alright? Be safe out there. We're going to put the Fortissimo in this one more time with the wood tip to see ourselves out. That is amazing. Peace, my little terps. Peace. Thanks. Peace.